as much higher.
Fight.
Objectively.
Oh, little B skill too on Lucia's side.
Yeah, I think this is going to be very bad for Lucia. I just don't see a world where MaiLyn lets things get too out of control, and especially having that bonus range with the whip. Like, that's not like you can really start a fireball game like we saw earlier.
Well, that may be why Sniffuls is using B skill too, because so far I haven't really seen much of a fireball game. It's been very aggressive. That's still death though. I think the game plan is to stay up close and not really land the fireball game if he's gonna keep playing like he's been so far.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah, he wants to jump over the whips.
It may get a little predictable though, as we do see the
will
that time. Yeah. It is clearly playing a little bit of a mind game here with MaiLyn, because they are getting caught by it quite a bit. Even gets the cross side too. That was really far V reversal.
Oh man.
That actually worked out.
It's working.
I'm kind of surprised.
That actually wasn't a combo. There was a button press there, I guess, or a throw.
Yeah, it was like a counter hit right on board there.
Ooh, nice. Interesting approach.
There you go.
Cartwheel. Good DP. Yeah, and Sniffuls is just using the V skill to knowledge check MaiLyn at this point. It's successful, but the damage is still not adding up with the amount of times he's actually getting hit. So perhaps defense could be an idea, but who wants to stop?
It does look like
this is the fun shit.
Yeah, I mean, it did look like MaiLyn was starting to play a little bit around that range game and starting to hang out a little bit further away. But once you get to that corner, like Ragley was saying earlier, Lucia really excels at applying pressure, making guess, and trying to figure something out.
The V skill 2 is working pretty well because Poison doesn't have the range to punish it if you space it low enough. But if you totally miss, then of course it's going to get blown up like that.
Yeah, that was not the distance.
Some of that is fishing a little bit for buttons, because if MaiLyn had pressed the button, it moved forward a little bit, it probably would have hit. But that's the problem with using the one move like that. Still, it was very close.
And I think the ranges are actually quite close between what MaiLyn is trying to do and what the actual punish range there is for Sniffuls. Because like as soon as we see like a 5-frame wider gap there, now MaiLyn's starting to get the punish on him, and we're starting to see Sniffuls whiff it a bit more. And now you can see they're a little bit shaken in that because they're trying to throw these fireballs out more than they were the entire last game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, see, that's a bad range. It makes sense. You're gonna have to adapt and try something a little bit different.
I don't know if you're gonna get the hands, honestly.
I'm sorry, did you suggest blocking?
Perhaps lobby? Oh, blocking. Okay.
I don't know what game you think you were playing here.
How?
Maybe there's a certain documentarian that we can reach out to for some help on this whole blocking thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Paging Dr. Bunch. I be blocking. Shout out to all the Melty Board players.
Oh, good sweep. Love it.
This is a slugfest, not in someone's favor.
All right, now we're just throwing stuff out now.
Yeah, we're just testing stuff. This looks like the beginning of a fighting game where you're just like, oh, I think this button's good.
Okay.
Oh, there it ends. There it ends.
No.
It's fun while it lasted.
Poison win.
Was
For
it?
someone.
I'm not sure MaiLyn ever really figured out how to deal with the musical properly, but just kept the proper spacing, and Sniffuls didn't. And so that naturally just took care of itself.
Where you're like, I'm not exactly sure what's considered fun these days, but everyone's got their own opinion, so you gotta be like, oh yeah, what's fun? Not blocking. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, just keep pressing buttons and you'll get in eventually. Who cares if you have no health left?
Personally, I'm a big fan